We have hashtag Cori Bear.
Hi, I hate all of you.
Wow.
Moving on, we have our good friend, hashtag 50 Shades of Greg.
I love you, Cori.
Oh, and look, we got a new name tag for you. Hashtag 50 Shades of Greg. Ah!
Finally.
Joining with us all the way, I think he's still in LA. I'm not going to say, I think he's still in Vegas. I'm not going to say LA. Joining with us all the way from Vegas is best friend Pete.
Hey!
Oh! It's hashtag Bill.
Pete, you got way better looking.
Surprise, surprise, you know?
Shots fired.
Way better looking.
I already like you better.
Yeah, you're great.
Well, this is Bill. He's the very first sponsor of the show.
Oh,
Randall's Candles.
I got to get these guys hooked up. That's
Yeah.
the problem, dude. That's the problem.
We
I'm
might
slacking.
need another care package from Randall's. By the way, I didn't get to tell you this because I haven't really talked to you. I finally started using your candle. I selected for myself was Jamaica Me Crazy, and I was burning it, and my roommates go, "Oh, that smells awesome." I said, "Yeah, it's our very first sponsor of the show, Randall's Candles."
Right.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Satisfy customers.
It smells great, and all my roommates liked it, and they were super jealous that I had one. So
Yeah.
I wanted to pass that along to you.
So
Thank
the favorite that I heard was Ginger Snap. Ginger Snap. Is your last name Snap?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ginger Snap.
It's not nice to call people names, Gregory.
What? I'm not. What?
No one knows what you're talking
okay.
about.
All right.
Gregory is snapping to it. But
You'll get it later. It's fine. Move on.
Bill, how is Vegas?
Vegas is pretty wild. We got in this afternoon. We took a long ride through the desert. It's pretty cool. Bright lights. We're here in the Bellagio. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice so far.
What have you done?
Drank. To be
Yeah.
honest, got checked in and drank.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything you're
Not gonna
supposed to do when you get to
sugarcoat it.
Vegas.
going
Yeah.
to get some dinner.
No, that's right. But I mean, have you slept?
Actually, yes, a little bit. A little bit. We figured we'd get a little pre-nap in before the wild ass night got started.
Yep.
So
See,
Smart.
I usually get to Vegas and just what you inevitably do is you say, like, look, guys, we're gonna take it easy. We're gonna be fine the next day. It never happens.
I don't think
ever says
anyone
that
has
going to Vegas.
ever
Oh, I
said
heard
that
you.
Oh,
when
we
they go
did.
to Vegas.
Well, because
I
I
told
lived
that
in
to
LA,
Pete.
like it was like a 2.5-hour drive. We went all the time, and it was just okay. Everyone, every time we would say we have to just take it easy. Never.
And I don't think that's. I've never
Right.
been to Vegas, but I have seen The Hangover, so I don't think that.
It
don't
didn't
think that-
work.
I
It
went
didn't.
to Vegas for a week. I visited my radio show, which is based out of Vegas.
Yep.
I went for a week and hung out with them. And it was very closer to what Cori said than what you said.
Sure.
I don't think I slept more than 2 hours the entirety of every day that I was there.
Right. Yeah.
I was drunk or on energy drinks the entire time.
Or on energy.
Or both.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
That's the way to do it.
So how's everybody been? I mean, stuff's gone by.
2 days.
Yeah.
Right.
We're
What is
closer
today?
to Friendsgiving. Thursday.
Friendsgiving. We're gonna have Friendsgiving tomorrow.
I know. I'm excited. I was asking Cori. Cori said plus ones are invited. I asked Cori if plus ones were provided, to which she said,
Sure.
Oh!
I mean, what is it?
Are they?
1-800-HOOKER,
jeez,
right?
tough
Is that a
crowd.
thing? Hooker.com?
No, it's not 1-800-HOOKER.
I don't use it.
It's 1-800. It's
1877.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
only in Vegas.
yeah. He's got all kinds of options like 1-800-TROLLUP.
Sounds hot. That's like a ZJ. Probably can't afford it.
1-800-LADY of the Night.
Oh, Jesus.
Shouldn't say that.
Kick off the air.
Shouldn't say that. Anyway,
1-800-Jesus.
to which she said, my roommate has a lot of friends, so I can get turned.
Who are not hookers,
I
by
can
the way.
get, I can
Are
get
they
tur-
not?
I can get turned
Very
down by a
nice
bunch of
ladies.
your friends.
I will
or your
not be
roommate's
there.
friends.
If they're not, I will not be there. That's the only way I can. That's it.
Well, there will be turkey
Oh, good.
and lots of liquor.
And
you
lots
guys
of
are-
dogs. Apparently,
lots
there's
of
going to be
dogs.
dogs there.
There are 4
Oh,
dogs.
dogs are fine.
Yeah, dogs are fun.
So when the girls turn you down, you always have cocoa.
Yeah, I figured I'm going to go home with leftovers, and I'm going to steal a dog.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Right.
it'll be a good day.
Sure.
It'll be a good day. What's up with Bill?
See,
Bill?
Um,
Oh no, it's Pete.
it's Pete. Yeah. So I will.
Oh, he's back.
That sucks.
It's me now.
You look great.
You guys have a
dude.
great. Thank you. You guys have a great night. I'm gonna go. Listen, Ethan. I'm really excited about everything. I'm really excited to see it. I'm gonna go try to.
We haven't even
capitalize
announced that
on
we
it.
have somebody else in studio. Thanks, Pete.
Hey, Pete.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna
Bill-
call you every 2 hours.
Hashtag
And
spoiler Pete.
If you don't,
Hashtag spoiler Pete.
yeah, I'm gonna call him every 2 hours. If you don't answer, I know that you. Oh gosh! Oh, you see that? Did they cut to that on the thing? Ah! Oh! Hi! Hello! Hey guys.
Yeah.
Can we get them back up there?
Put the back up on.
I want to look them in the eyes when I say this. Yeah, you get in here with your face and your beard. All right. You guys both look delicious. Okay, so what I'm going to say to you is this. Can you hear me? You took the headphones off. Okay, good. Fine.
Look at them looking like
All right, here we go.
Dad's about to give them
Yeah,
a
no, I am. Here we go. Ready, guys?
Hurry up, we're running out of time.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, guys. Have fun, but be careful.
Can
And-
you say your one line?
Wrap it up twice.
Say your one line.
And don't be rude.
Yeah.
Don't be rude, guys. Don't be rude.
I like that. Good words to live by.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, guys.
2 fingers, everyone. Thank you.
The control
All right,
room.
Don't get roofied.
In from the control room, Pete. I know you can't hear me, but you look beautiful. We love you and Bill. Have fun tonight, kid.
Love you all. You guys have
you,
fun.
guys.
Ethan, thank you again so much, man. I'm looking forward to seeing the product, dude.
All right, guys. Coming back after this, we have a special guest. Stay tuned. We're popping off.
Love you, Pete.
The Fantasy Sports Radio Network is the only place to go for 24/7 fantasy sports advice. Once you download the FNTSY Sports Radio app, you'll get the most accurate experts and most entertaining programming in the fantasy sports world. Listen to great shows like Fantasy Football Frenzy.
There you go right there, Goon Squad.
Game Time Decisions.
Good teams win, great teams cover.
Fantasy Freestyle.
You know what it is.
And plenty more. Boom! Download the FNTSY Sports Radio app on your iPhone and Android devices now and take the best fantasy sports talk wherever life leads you.
What's the most important thing you can do today? How about swab to save a life? Every 3 minutes in the United States, a person is diagnosed with a blood cancer like leukemia. Bone marrow transplants give patients a new lease on life, but 70% of them must rely on a stranger for one. You can help. Register with DKMS to become a donor. You'll receive a swab kit in the mail, swab your cheeks, send the samples back, and you're good to go. Take the first step. Become a hero. Register today at dkms.org.
Oh boy.
I'm running.
We need to make that a gift.
Welcome back into Poppin Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, hashtag Cori Bears. Hashtag 50 Shades of Greg.
Hello.
Blank guest. I guess
Yeah.
we're lost from Vegas. They've been lost. Over the break, the most incredible thing just happened.
Yeah.
I almost peed my pants laughing at you, Greg. That was incredible. And then, yeah, it was great. I wish, you know what we really need to get moving forward, and we're always discussing, and I promise we have a very special guest, and I promise we're gonna get into him, and we're gonna talk to him, and he's awesome, he's incredible, and all this stuff. But one thing I really do want to get into is maybe moving into the future, we get like somebody else that can work in here and just do like the behind the scenes stuff that happens during the breaks.
Yeah.
Because they're very short. They're a minute, maybe a minute and a half at most type of thing.
A lot happens.
But a lot happens.
Yeah.
And what just happened was incredible.
Yeah, people
and
got
everyone
pregnant.
missed it.
People got pregnant.
Tons of things happened.
Yeah.
I had a relationship and it ended that fast. Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible.
I know.
All right,
Are
we
you
are
ever wanna
not.
talk to
No,
her again?
no.
Yeah.
Moving on. We have a really special guest tonight, right,
Yeah,
Danny?
we sure
Would you
do.
like to introduce our guest?
Way to
Why
go,
don't you
Cori.
introduce our guest?
I'm
I
on
will.
fire. I'm on fire.
All right. Like I said, we have a very special guest from Cross Country Comics. This is Ethan G Claunch.
That's our boy.
Claunch. Ethan.
Hi,
Hey,
Ethan.
everybody.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
How are you doing?
Thanks for having me.
Thank you
No.
so much for being here, man.
Oh, dude, seriously, it's my pleasure. I've ever since I was introduced to the show, I've watched a good little bit. You guys kill me.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thank you.
You're way too kind.
I know.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it, but you're way too kind.
But thank you.
Yeah.
Well, man, I hope I'm gonna try and make it out to New York sometime, and I'd like to stop by and meet you all face to face. I'm not so good meeting people via Skype or video. It's awkward for me.
Well, hey, we have something for you for everybody out there and for Ethan. Guys, can we roll that clip? That's
Wow.
so cool.
Wow.
That's so
You draw
cool.
those things with your hands?
Sometimes, yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to brag about it or anything,
No.
but yeah.
Ethan, I want to say one thing, dude. You're much better looking than I thought you'd be.
You know what?
I was like, that guy's going to be a real goblin. But you're not.
I do spend a lot of my time in a dark room.
I know.
Just drawn away. So
I can tell from your skin tone.
likewise. I mean, I've listened to.
It's the same as mine.
I was going to say, Greg, you're the last person to talk about skin tone.
She's right. Moving on.
Well, yeah, it's just great Northwest, man. I get nothing but clouds up here.
You look good either way.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That is very kind of you. And likewise, all you people are beautiful. I've seen people like on radio shows, and then you see like what they actually look like, and you're always a little let down.
Yeah.
Not so with this crowd.
We aim to please, so glad we could do that for you.
So Ethan, I wanted to start and ask basically what is Cross Country Comics, and just kind of touch on getting into what you do and everything. Basically, let's just start from the beginning as far as.
Okay. I'm a freelance illustrator. I'm working in the indie comic scene right now. I've got a couple of different projects I've been working on. I work with a lot of great people, a lot of very talented people. The comic book industry is no joke. I mean, it's a grind. Conventions, constant networking. I mean, I suppose it's like that anyway in any business, but really just trying to keep my nose on the grindstone and push through and get as much work done as I can.
Very cool. That's awesome. And so I heard, or I was told basically, because I'm not allowed to know anything about it, but I heard you're going to be doing something for the show tonight as the show's going on.
We have something very special prepared for you, Danny. I prepared an original piece of art before the show, and basically it is just a blue ink. Meaning it's basically just in the pencil stages. But while you guys are doing your show, I'm going to be inking it, and I'm hoping to have it done somewhat close to the time the show is over. If not, I'll be continuing it afterwards. And you're going to go ahead and try and guess what it is.
Nice.
Awesome. I have a bad feeling that I'm not going to be able to guess it. I heard we're going to play basically a game of Hangman using the words popping off. So those are all the guesses I get, basically. I was told this 5 seconds before the show started, so I'm rolling with it at this point.
Danny, right now is your first chance to guess without any
I know
clues,
nothing.
Danny.
How can I guess from now?
That's totally fine, Danny. We're in control just a bit. So, what is your first guess tonight to earn the letters of Poppin' Off?
Deadpool.
Danny gets a P. Moving on.
How am I supposed to guess for nothing?
And just a big shout out to my good friend Ethan Claunch. I've been best friends with that guy since high school. Love you, buddy. Ethan, you go ahead and do what you do. Go ahead and start inking that picture, my friend.
You got it. Thank you, Timmy.
Timmy.
So, all right. So he's gonna do his thing. We have a bunch of stuff to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
Do we want to get into this? I am very excited about this.
Yes.
And I brought this in, and I've done everything I could possibly do to make him stand up. And this is really cool. I have to give a shout out to someone in the population. Hashtag #1 fan Martin. Again. Comes
you are
through.
coming through.
This was a Toy Tokyo New York City Comic Con exclusive. And hashtag #1 fan Martin was lucky enough, or I guess studious enough, I don't know, to be able to get the Toy Tokyo bundle online. I was able to nab all of the Toy Tokyo exclusives for New York City Comic Con, one of which was Biggie, wearing the crown and the red coat and the cane. I mean, it's incredible. They had a Biggie Pop that came out before I started collecting, which is worth like over $300 now.
Really?
This one's worth, I mean, you can get it depending on how bad the box is or how good the box is. You can get it for under 100 or over 100 or something like that. $15 is normally what it costs when you bought it at Comic-Con if you were lucky enough to nab it during Comic-Con and stuff like that. So it's a huge profit if you were able to get it.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to have a Biggie Pop in general, and I held off on buying the commons because they do have a couple of commons. There's one that looks a lot like this where he's wearing a crown and stuff. But big shout outs to Martin. He got this. And not only this, but Martin's been helping out everybody in the population, and that's what's really cool about the population. I just want to take a second to say that. What's really cool about the population, I know Sean the Savage, our producer, actually put a post out and was asking about the show, like what everybody likes about the show and stuff like that. Is some of the answers were that it really is a community, and really everybody kind of gets along, and everybody kind of is able to help each other and be really cool about stuff. And so I just wanted to say shout outs to the population, shout outs to #1 fan Martin, because this is incredible. I would have never been able to get this.
Yeah.
Brown is sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is awesome. And this is one of the ones that I really don't care what the value is.
Thank you,
because
Martin.
I'm probably gonna I'm just gonna keep this one.
Yeah.
I'm super happy with this.
Yeah.
Wait, what would you do other than keep it?
Flip it.
Wasn't it a gift?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm super happy with keeping it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm never giving you a gift now because what if you try to flip it? What have you done with my Bob's Burgers?
Flipped.
Oh.
I have
got
it now.
you Bob's Burgers.
I have it.
What have you done with my Bob's Burgers?
He sold it to me.
Bob, well, you know, Luis and Jean are hanging out together.
Okay.
He's playing the piano and she's playing the...
I have Tina with the unicorn, the espresso cup on her head. I have that one. That one's awesome. I have that one at home.
They should make a, what is it? Like a brown, equestronauts? I want an equestronaut, Tina. No, I want an equestronaut Bob. What's his name? Bob Cephalus?
Yeah,
yes,
you need that one. That one would be
I want
cool.
one of those. That'd be awesome.
But speaking of upcoming pops, so there's the Christmas pops that are coming out and stuff like that, and some Marvel ones. Those are cool. We showed the which one did we show? The Chewie.
Yeah.
With the Christmas lights wrapped around, but there's like Groot. There's a bunch of them that are Christmas related. But other than that, some of the recent announcements that came out was there's a new wave of Rick and Morty, which is Tiny Rick with the guitar.
Tiny Rick!
I have to get that one. I've already told Pete I'm 100% getting that one. There's Unity. There's a bunch of new waves for that, but they're just starting to release.
Is there
the
Mr.
ones.
Poopy Butthole?
Yeah, there's been
Mr.
2 or 3 of those. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Great.
Anyway, guys, coming back after this, we got Netflix and Spill. We're gonna check back in on Ethan. We got so much to get to, guys. Stay tuned. More popping off after this. Do not move. You're in front of the camera!
Greg?
DailyRoto.com. Learn from the game's best DFS players. We don't just give you premier advice, we play every day. All major sports, all year round, we never stop. Industry-leading DFS tools and custom projections. And now, the DailyRoto.com Optimizer. In minutes, build and optimize lineups for cash games and tourneys. Learn from the game's best DFS players. Join DailyRoto.com. It's Poppin' Off.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Scale 1 to 10, or how many Coris out of 10?
My whole thing about the game is that it's one of those games where I'm too nice of a person, so when you have to go and like beat somebody up.
Excuse me, sir. I'm supposed to beat you up. But you have no problem like smacking the crap out of me over here. Can't bitch slap somebody in the video game?
No, they're struggling farmers with families. What am I supposed to do?
I'm struggling.
But like, you're Danny.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, hashtag Cori Bears.
Yo.
Hashtag 50 Shades of Greg.
I went to the bathroom.
You did go to the bathroom.
He did
You
not
definitely
wash
didn't
his
wash your hands.
Yeah, I did.
You went too fast, dude.
No, I did. I
I'm,
did.
I'm pretty sure he just went out there, peed in a corner, and came right back
I
in.
did.
There's no way you made it
Guys,
to the
sure
bathroom.
it wasn't a cup?
Yeah, there's no way you made it to the bathroom, peed in the stall, then washed your hands, and then came back. It was a minute, dude.
Yeah,
It
you're
was
right.
less than a minute. That break was a minute. No, absolutely not.
No, you're right. So just ask yourself, what did I do?
We're asking you.
You peed in a corner, right outside the door.
I'm not answering.
All right, guys. We got Netflix and Spill. I'm excited. I feel like we haven't had Netflix and Spill in a while. Like just a normal Netflix and Spill segment.
Really, it's not so much Netflixy tonight.
We got some stuff.
I'm Netflix.
We got some stuff. But I'm going to kick it off with this. So on Tuesday at midnight, technically Wednesday,
Technically Wednesday.
new video game came out
Yes.
that you have an opinion on. I know you pre-ordered it. So I'm kind of excited to hear what you think about this. The new Fallout game came out this past week, and I want to hear what do you think about this?
Play that clip.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads.
I hated it. I hated it. I hated every second of it.
You did?
I hated it.
What?
Why?
Hated it.
Listen,
Can I just start off by saying I
Yes.
love Fallout. I have my Vault Boy by my side at all times. This
Do you
is
have a
not
tab?
I do.
Let's see it.
Here. My little Vault Boy.
Boom.
It's pretty big. It's
Okay.
pretty hard to miss that.
Yeah,
Well, Greg is oblivious. He's a boy. I get it.
I am.
I saw it. I'm a boy.
Sort of.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Yes, I am old. I can still see. I
You
can.
got cataracts?
Yeah. Oh, but I can still see though. Yeah.
Wait, I want to go on record before you said I've never gotten into Fallout. I've always had roommates that liked Fallout, and I've always watched Fallout, but I've never played it myself.
Well, I mean, you have to. Fallout is an investment. It's an investment of time.
I feel like, yeah, I'm not made for those types of games. Like, I need the instant gratification. I can't. It might be an ADD thing. Like maybe I have ADD. Yeah, I definitely do. But that's my thing. Like I can't invest. Like my brain just can't invest that much time on a game.
Well, I think the thing about Fallout is that it always gets you with the story. There's always something there, and the first Fallout I played was Fallout 3.
Hey, Danny, do you have AD?
Okay, stop. Nope.
Do you have,
Absolutely not.
do you have,
Absolutely not.
Do you have
Shut.
ADHIVD?
Gregory.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Cori. Cori, go ahead.
Fallout 3 was based in DC. and then I
grew up
moved to
there.
DC. So it was one of those things where like I just loved it. But
Did you
the
find our
issue,
campus?
Huh?
Did you find our campus?
No, but it was kind of nice because you would be like,
No. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
No.
You would just be like in the metro and be like, oh, I killed a super mutant over there. But Fallout 76 is not Fallout. There are no NPCs. You just run around, like people will just come up to you and punch you in the face for no reason.
So do you want to break it early like it is called for the beta, Cori?
It released yesterday.
They call it the beta, the break it early test
yeah.
initiative.
Right. But it's not in beta anymore. The game's been played.
Boo.
Boo.
All right, guys.
So, checking in on Ethan.
Yeah, we got to take a second to check in on Ethan. And so, keeping this as a secret to me, I'm not going to look at the TV screen. The TV screen is that direction for me. I'm going to look in this direction the entire time so everybody can see me. I'm going to be looking at this camera over here.
Right.
Just to break the fourth wall for everyone. My individual shot camera is right there. I'm looking right at it. The TV screen is back that way, so I can't see anything. Corey's looking directly at it. I'm looking right at the camera screen right now, and I'm not gonna break my gaze. And I can't see it because I turned the TV.
What do the gays have to do with it?
Oh my God. I'm gonna make sure that he doesn't break.
This is insane.
So Ethan, how's it going? I can't see you.
It's going great, guys. You just want me to hold it up, or?
Well.
Yes.
I don't know. Oh, that, yeah.
This is where we're at right now.
Somebody look at me.
I'm looking. You're fine. He's not looking.
It's awesome. Right.
It's awesome and epic, and Danny Otto can't see it.
It's going to be really embarrassing for Danny.
So what's your guess, Danny?
Wait, I have to guess now?
Ethan.
He hasn't given me any hints. How am I supposed to guess?
I don't know. In pure luck.
No.
No.
Don't guess.
Tim, you weigh in. Do I have to guess again?
Yes, you do.
Damn it. I feel like with what Cori said, it has to be something embarrassing for me. Is it me getting turned down by a girl?
I don't think that's embarrassing. I think that's just normal.
Danny, P.O.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
I didn't realize how.
How did you just burn me? What did you just say?
Yeah, she did. She did burn you.
What did you just say?
Nothing.
All right. So moving on from Fallout 76.
The negativity of Fallout.
Let's move on to something happier.
Bring it.
Something happier. So when it got announced that there was going to be a Pokemon movie and that Ryan Reynolds was going to be a part of it, I think all of us kind of made little jokes about.
I made big jokes.
I didn't make any jokes because I didn't find out that Ryan Reynolds was going to be in it until they released that trailer.
Yeah, I knew Ryan Reynolds was going to be a part of it, but I still didn't understand what. I thought it was going to be like, how Vin Diesel is Groot, and it's just I am Groot, but it's Vin Diesel saying I am Groot.
Sure.
I didn't know how Ryan Reynolds was going to come into play.
Yeah. Yep.
This week, the very first trailer for Detective Pikachu got released, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm in. I'm going to see this movie in theaters. I cannot believe that I said this. But we have a clip. Can we show this clip, guys?
Just talk? Whoa. Did you just understand me?
Oh my God, you can understand me. I've been so lonely. Class detective. Because if you want to find your pops, I'm your best bet.
We're gonna do this. You and me.
So happy together. So happy together.
We got ways to make you talk. Pipe. Yes, okay, I can. Pushing. My problem is that I push people away and then hate them for leaving.
He's saying you can shove it.
What?
I can't see loving nobody but you for all my life.
I'm in.
Ryan Reynolds. That's amazing.
Do you guys remember when the game came out?
He doesn't even look like him.
I remember the game.
Remember when the game came out and it was some weird old man voicing Pikachu and everyone said, Absolutely not.
Mm.
Like Ryan Reynolds' Pikachu is perfect. Perfect.
Much better than what they had for the game, if you ask me, too.
Yeah.
Because the game's like, oh, don't boss me around. Hey, I'm a detective. I am Pikachu.
Well, you think of Pikachu as this cute little kind of thing, not a weird old man.
Right.
There's a Detective Pikachu video game?
Yeah, the
this is
3DS.
I never played that.
Well, I don't think I didn't
Nobody
either.
did.
If it makes you feel any better, I didn't either because I was just freaked
I played a
out
lot of Pokemon games in my
by
lifetime.
a Pikachu that sounds like my father.
If it makes you feel any
Oh.
better, Danny, it was just a mediocre game anyway.
All right. Hey, that leads me to my other question. So is everybody the consensus is we're going to see it?
Oh yeah,
You're
for
in,
sure. You
Greg?
No.
wait, but,
No.
but how do
No.
we feel about that hairy Jigglypuff?
It makes him look more intimidating. I've
no,
never
I
been
expect
intimidated.
a fleshy Jigglypuff.
Yeah, I've never been intimidated by a Jigglypuff, but the fact that he's like fuzzy makes me like, yeah.
I'm not into it. It scares me. It's a little scary.
You know, I just want to go out there and say that with the realistic looks of the Pokemon, I apparently was hearing that they actually got some artists online who did realistic depictions of Pokemon drawings in order to actually help work on the CGI with this movie, too.
But he's not even pink. He's supposed to be pink.
Yeah.
But maybe we're gonna find out something about him. Maybe he's like sickly. Maybe he's been doing drugs, or you don't know. It's just the trailer. We don't know anything about that Jigglypuff. You don't know his backstory.
I'm already judging Jigglypuff. I'm already judging. No.
But so another thing that just we're on the Pokemon train. We might as well let's pull it around. There are 2 new Pokemon games coming out for the Switch. It's the I choose you. What is it? I choose you. Pikachu.
Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu.
Oh,
Let's
I remember
Let's
Let's
go
Go
Eevee
Eevee,
and Let's
yeah.
go Pikachu. That's it. That's it. Are you getting one of those 2?
Oh.
'Cause I've already talked to a couple of people here that I work with, and I'm gonna be honest. I still play Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
I never really stopped playing Pokemon Go.
Sure.
And a couple of people at work play Pokemon Go too, and I've talked to them, and they are in on the Switch games. Are you in on either one of them?
I always get Pokemon. I always do. It's one of those things where I just have random scattered little things of Pokemon, little chips for my Nintendo DS all everywhere in my life. So yeah, sure, I'll get it. I just hope it's better than Detective Pikachu.
Well, I mean, it looks really good. This might be because there haven't been
could
really
get it.
good. There haven't been really good console Pokemon games. Like obviously,
There have been good console
real.
Pokemon games.
which ones?
Like Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness on the GameCube. I don't care what you say. Those games were fun.
Momentarily fun, but this one actually looks like it could be a good like Pokemon, like real Pokemon game, not just like Coliseum or not just like what was the one where you were taking pictures of Pokemon?
Oh yeah.
Which one was that
Pokemon
one?
Snap.
Pokemon Snap. Yeah.
I'll be really honest with you.
Yeah.
Even though
Still
it's
haven't-
really repetitive, I enjoy the classic Pokemon games. Where
Yeah,
you just
when you're
go
playing
from
on your-
gym to gym, from
Yeah.
city to city, and you spend the time collecting all the Pokemon and walking through the tall grass and, exploring. That's
I got Ultra Sun. I spent money. I got Ultra Sun for 3DS.
Yeah, those are the Pokemon games I enjoy.
I still got it. Like I mean, I'll always still get them.
Yeah.
So I'm in. I wanted to see what you guys thought about the newer ones coming out for a console, and I realize Switch is a little bit different because you can kind of take it with you and stuff like that.
You can in the DS too.
Yeah. All right, guys, coming back after this, we're gonna check in with Ethan. Check in with Ethan. We got so much more to get to. Stay tuned after this. More Poppin' Off. Stay tuned.
It's Poppin' Off.
It's the same gripe I had about Disenchantment. I wanted to like it. And same with Sabrina. I wanted to like it. And I liked it a little bit. I liked it enough that I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to watch season 2.
Yeah.
But if it was on a network and we were watching it week to week, it would have been a little bit different, I feel like.
It would have been better. Yes,
Right.
I agree.
We could build towards things, and we're waiting for another week, and we're waiting for this, and they can kind of more build onto the story over time type of thing. Yeah. And I think it's a Netflix thing. They have to figure this out.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
back into Poppin Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, hashtag Cori Bears.
Hello.
And hashtag I'm on fire.
Yeah.
Can we use that one?
That's it.
Yeah! Hashtag I'm on fire. And
I'm on fire.
And no one from Vegas.
No.
No one from Vegas.
No one.
All right. So the time has finally come. Ethan has gotten to a point where he's good and he's ready to show us. But I was told I get one more guess.
Okay.
I still have no idea. So Ethan, before we go to you and before you reveal anything, if there's anything that you can give me as far as a hint, I literally am just completely in the dark and I'm just guessing stuff. So if there's any last minute things that you can hit me with to give me, just put me in the ballpark. You put me in the one of the seats in the stadium at least, as far as where I can guess. Give me something to guess towards.
All right. Well, basically, this individual character is a bit of a battle axe. Kind of a tank, but at the same time, also very proper.
That's good.
That's
good.
No idea.
Good clues.
That's a good. Those are good clues.
Good clues.
Those are good clues.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your one last chance, Danny. You have one chance.
All right. Help me out. What did he just say? He said I heard tank.
Yep.
Proper.
Mm-hmm.
Battle axe.
Oh yeah.
Battle axe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Real battle axe.
All right. Thor?
Close.
Not close. Don't even.
All right. All right. Thor was my only guess. I thought a Stormbreaker for Thor.
I don't know why you have all these prestigious things in your head. Obviously, it's not going to be anything good. I mean, like.
Wow!
Well, we are embarrassing you, so.
Oh.
You know?
Oh, okay.
I thought
that was personal. So
apparently it is personal.
No, I mean, if we're embarrassing you, we're not going to make you Thor.
Yeah, she's saying it's not.
I didn't know it was me. I just thought I was guessing a character.
Oh no, it's totally you.
It's totally you.
I didn't know this.
It's your stupid face.
What? I didn't know that.
It is your stupid
Yeah,
face.
it's your stupid face on some character. Yeah.
Okay, before we even go to it, I just want Greg from now on for the rest of my life to just flatly describe things that I didn't know in advance. It's just a dumb face on something.
That's exactly how
from now on.
That's exactly how all my friends feel. Tim, T, you got this. It's exactly how they
From
feel.
now on. So any movie that's about to come out, I want you to watch the trailer first and just
I will.
describe it to me. It's this dumb person doing this dumb thing.
Yeah,
like I just
shit.
want that from now
Awesome.
on. Because it's
That's what I'll
incredible.
say. Shit. Awesome. That's it.
Okay, you are not Stitch.
Oh, that's true.
He's gonna play his inner monologue though.
Oh, I'm gonna play him in the movie.
And you're gonna play his inner monologue.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
All right. Without further ado, Ethan, can you show us what's happening here?
Yeah, absolutely, man. You guys see
Wait, I want to see this. I can't see
Dude,
it.
that's good as shh.
That's awesome. I love
That's
it.
really good.
I love it. That's incredible.
That's really, really good. Wow.
Mad props, man.
Props for putting Danny's stupid face on it.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear what Ethan said. I heard my stupid face. Ethan, what did you say?
I said, you guys just take notice of that special microphone right in the middle of the battle axe there.
Oh, that is cool.
That is incredible,
dude.
So
Wow.
Ethan, now that you've done this looks absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
But what got you into this? I have to ask. Let's start with that. Like what got you into this in the first place?
A long time ago, I was actually, give me one quick second. I found this. I was talking to Tim about it yesterday.
It's fine. Is that a DVD of Steppin' Up?
Steppin' Up 2.
Oh, it's 2. Oh, that's fine.
I had collected these Marvel cards when I was a little kid. And at that point, I thought those were just like real characters and you couldn't draw them. But girl took a card, this exact card from me. I found it. But she drew Carnage, and And I was hooked from then on. The rest of my life, no matter what was going on, I ended up, continuing to draw, continuing to put in the time. And I eventually got to a point where I was lucky enough to be able to come out here to Seattle and pursue a career.
Very
awesome. I want to be you when I grow up.
Yeah.
Doing what I love to do.
Can we all just grow up and be Ethan one day? That would be great.
Yeah, I want to be in you when I grow up.
Oh, right. No.
No?
I apologize on behalf of Greg.
Okay. Trying to make the new guests feel welcome.
I think that's the exact opposite.
I was told to make the guests feel welcome.
By roofing them and...
I mean, if you want to get into the science of it.
His process.
So Ethan,
Roofie cartoon, bedtime.
So we got up to you went to Seattle. You started making a living out of doing this, but I heard there's some other really awesome people that you've worked with that are part of the cross country comics and all of this. Like, please definitely get into some of the other stuff, being out in Seattle and who you're working with and stuff like that.
Of course, yeah, man. Well, once I graduated from school, I didn't really go to school for sequential art, so I had to study a lot of the art of comic books on my own, which is like a whole nother degree. But I read books by Scott McCloud, Understanding Comics, Making Comics, Will Eisner, the great late Will Eisner. I read stuff by Stan Lee, unfortunately, R.I.P.
Yeah, we were talking about him on Tuesday. Yeah, that was a big hit. Yeah.
But then after that, I had a chance encounter with a gentleman named Justin Zimmerman, who I'd like to give a shout out to. He's a great director. He also writes comic books. He's got a title of his comic book is called The 27 Run. It's a beautiful book. They got another one coming out, I believe, in December. We actually collaborated on a anthology, which is basically just a compilation of comic book shorts. It's a short 8-page story, but the anthology book is called All We Ever Wanted, which will be out in December nationally, so you can pick it up at any one of your local comic book stores.
Very cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And our story in that is called Life is a Devil's Bargain. I just did the pencil and artwork for that. A gentleman by the name of Fran Gamboa did the colors. He's an incredible colorist, and he just really made the artwork pop. So, it's been an adventure so far, just trying to write it out.
Very cool. And so you're saying that anthology, which you're featured in there, and I know you said you were basically part of 3 other people that were kind of in as far as connected to the storyline that you did, but that's going to be available like all over. So and we can check with Jimmy. I mean, we have a very good friend that works at a comic book shop, that owns a comic book shop in New York City. So as soon as we end the show, I'm definitely going to text him and ask him if he's getting this in.
Yep.
We'd love to get a copy and definitely show everybody in the population and stuff like that, like that what it looks like and everything. I'm super excited to see this.
So the All We Ever Wanted, that was a bunch of you though. It was quite a. How many people worked on that?
Oh, there was a whole bunch of teams in there. I think there's over 100 pages. I would say probably upwards of like 30 different teams that contribute stories to this anthology. I just did the artwork for ours. Justin Zimmerman was the author, and Fran Gamboa did the colors for our individual story. And Taylor Esposito did the lettering for it. And it is produced by or published by Wave Blue World. I believe they're an East Coast-based publishing company that deals with a lot of different comic books, also including Justin Zimmerman's The 27 Run. But yeah, they are a nationally based company, so it should be in all comic book stores all around the United States.
Awesome.
That's awesome. We're going to see him at Comic-Con next year.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Hopefully, I mean, if we're lucky enough, we're trying to go to San Diego Comic-Con. We'd love to hopefully see you there. I mean, New York City Comic Con, we're definitely going to.
Right, of course.
For next year. But yeah, I mean, what do you have next? But besides that anthology, which you're going to be part of, and we're definitely going to be on the lookout for that. Like I said, we're gonna hit up our local comic book shop right here in New York City, and hopefully get our hands on that as soon as it's released. But beyond that, what are you working on for the future and stuff like that?
As of now, I am working on, with Justin Zimmerman again, we're working on entering an illustration into Monsters and Dames, which will be, if the piece is selected, it'll be showcased at Emerald City Comic Con.
Very cool. ECC.
Yeah, in Seattle. And there's a lot of big, heavy hitting artists in that book. So if our piece gets selected, it's a great opportunity for me and Justin. Besides that, I've talked with a couple of other indie authors, and I got a few books right now that I'm going to be working on for 2019. So it's everything's kind of up in the air at the moment. Still talking with the individual authors. They're getting the story prepared and everything, but it's going to be a busy year for me.
That's busy's good. That's awesome, man.
Yep.
No,
Congratulations, dude.
Thank you. I am very humbled by the what I've been fortunate enough to receive in these past year or so, and I'm just really trying to make the best of it.
What is happening? I think we have to go to break, but coming back after the break. So I wanted to say, Ethan, I heard that we might be giving away the drawing that you just made.
Yes, I should have mentioned that.
Very cool. All right, we'll come back from break. We'll talk about that for a little bit longer. More popping off after this. More with Ian.
Who's
Ethan.
playing the stupid music?
Sean the Savage.
Oh, Sean.
All right, guys, we'll be back after this.
I'm coming down there.
Is the only place to go for 24/7 fantasy sports advice. Once you download the FNTSY Sports Radio app, you'll get the most accurate experts and most entertaining programming in the fantasy sports world. Listen to great shows like Fantasy Football Frenzy.
There you go right there, Goon Squad.
Game Time Decisions.
Good teams win, great teams cover.
Fantasy Freestyle.
You know what it is.
And plenty more. Download the FNTSY Sports Radio app on your iPhone and Android devices now and take the best fantasy sports talk wherever life leads you. It's Poppin' Off.
You look at something like Stranger Things, every episode is great. Right. I mean, Netflix has shows that are great, every single episode.
All it's done is it's changed the way that pilots are written.
Absolutely.
Right. That's
absolutely right.
You can't just write a traditional pilot anymore because the whole season's going to drop. So it's more like writing a movie.
True.
So that changes everything.
Are more like an hour each, and stuff like that. Yeah.
It's changed everything.
Yeah, it's almost like you have to go to a shock value per episode.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Lift harder at the gym. Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always is hashtag Cori Bears.
Hello.
Hashtag 50 Shades of Greg.
Mm-hmm.
And our very, very special guest, Ethan.
He's got it. He's got it.
Yep.
He's got it.
Yep.
So what we were saying before the break is Ethan. Why do I want to call you?
Call him Ian one more time. I'm going to smack you upside
understand
the
it.
head.
Yeah.
Ethan. I think here's the reason why. I have like 5 friends named Ian.
Right, but
Yeah.
Ethan
Is my
new friend.
first Ethan friend.
He's our new friend.
And here's the thing. Every time I think of
No
Ethan.
excuses. No
here's
excuses.
the thing. Every time I think of Ethan, all I can think of is Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible.
No excuses.
So I'm really weirded out by it.
Is Tom?
Ethan Hunt.
Oh.
Ethan Hunt in all of the Mission Impossible movies.
Mm.
So yeah. So anyway, Ethan. So what we were saying before break is that you are going to give away the drawing that you just made.
Absolutely. In the comic book industry, just you know, in your guys' industry with the podcast and your show, the most important thing is the fans. And for watching your guys' show, you have a great fan base in the population. So what we're going to do is when I get done finishing this up, I'm going to be sending the actual piece out to you guys, and then you guys can choose how to pick maybe like a winner or something.
Well, here's what I want.
I'll take it.
So we will definitely, we're gonna wait until you send it out, but you're gonna have a hand in this too. So we will be collaborating with you as far as setting up a giveaway or picking somebody from the population that's gonna get this.
Somebody who's just gonna have Danny on their wall.
Yeah, I want to be mounted on the wall.
Already done it.
Anyway. So Ethan, we wanted to also do this. Before we get to the very last thing I want to talk about, I did hear a little rumor. Little birdie told me that you might be designing a brand new part of this show, a brand new banner for the show.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be getting to that here within the next month, sometime around Christmas. But it's gonna be something special. I'm really excited to work on it.
Oh, we are beyond
excited.
Yeah. You don't even understand how excited we are for this. So we're gonna have to get you back on when we debut that.
Yeah, so Ethan asked us for like whatever character we'd want to be.
Yeah.
This is the craziest part. This is amazing. So we all get to pick a character that he's going to draw us as and put it into a montage or a what would you call it?
Banner.
A collage.
Yeah, collage.
Sure.
Collage.
Sure. Of us.
Yeah.
That's going to be on our,
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. I am super excited. So we will definitely get you back in before we when we debut that. But before we get out of here, Ethan, I want to if you're okay with this, I want to go rapid fire with you.
Yeah, please.
You cool? All right, Cori, first question.
Oh God, I did.
Caesar,
I didn't think of that.
Very first answer you can think of in your head, Ethan. We're gonna go as fast as possible. Cori, go.
What color is your toothbrush?
That's great.
Blue.
Right.
Greg.
Are you single?
No. I have a very beautiful girlfriend that pays all the bills for me. For her, I would not be here.
Great. Does she drive cars fast or do anything dangerous?
That's two questions. That's two questions.
Oh, sorry.
Danny, go.
Move
Danny,
on.
go.
All right,
Move
bring
on.
it back
Move
to
on.
me.
Move on.
Ethan, one superpower. Why?
Oh, flight. It's always flight.
Because of traffic,
weak.
right?
Cori,
We are done. We're
go another one. We have another time.
Boxers or briefs?
Oh my God.
Boxer briefs.
Oh, Greg.
Oh, that is. By the way, that
Greg.
last question was gross.
Ask your question.
Shower or bath?
Showers, man. I don't even have a bath.
All right, bring it back to me. Favorite dinosaur and why?
Favorite dinosaur?
I asked the tough questions.
I'm gonna go Land Before Time. Petrie, the pterodactyl.
Petrie.
All right, very good. Thank you so much, Ethan. And Ethan, before we get out of here, give us your social medias everywhere these people out in our population can check you out.
Yeah, check all Justin's stuff out. Just go to brickadown.com. He's got all his stuff displayed there. I believe Fran Gamboa is at Fran Gamboa on Twitter, Fran Gamboa 71. And then I myself am just under G Claunch.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Thank you so much for drawing that. Thank you so much for the upcoming banner. Preemptively, thank you for that.
Yeah, man.
Hey, guys. Thank you very much for having me on the show. It was a pleasure. I'm a big fan of what you guys are doing, and I'll be tuning in and keeping in touch.
We are a huge fan of yours. Definitely keep in touch. We're definitely going to have you back again. Thank you guys so much. Over the weekend, we're going to do something very special for Thanksgiving. I believe it's called Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We're going to post more about that. See you guys next Tuesday night. Good night,
Touch each
everybody.
other's brains and hearts.